Hello, welcome to Love Out Loud with First Baptist Church in Jacksonville. My name is Caleb, and today I want to talk about cleaning house. Don't worry, I don't mean literally cleaning your house. I wouldn't even be the best one to give advice on that, as my mother would attest. No, I want to look at what, to me personally, was one of the more confusing verses in the Bible for the longest time. At one point, I thought I had a hold on it, then I wasn't sure again, and then recently I heard it rephrased in a way that really made it sink in a new way that I would like to share on this program. In the latter half of Matthew 12, Jesus starts lecturing the Pharisees after they accuse him of being a fraud and casting out demons for Satan, and then asking him for a sign of being the Messiah. Remember, they just witnessed him casting out demons. Toward the end, he tells them that they don't recognize him because of their unbelief, pointing out that he's greater and more important than Old Testament prophets that they've dedicated their lives to studying. And then he finishes with this: "When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest and finding none. Then he saith, I will return to my house from whence I came out, and when he is come, he findeth it empty, swept, and garnished. Then goeth he, and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, and they enter in and dwell there. And the last state of that man is worse than the first. Even so shall it be also unto this wicked generation." This always baffled me. Why this example at the end of this lecture, and why and how could a demon ever return to somebody if he had been cast out? I think there could be 2 ways of looking at this passage. For one, remember the context. First, the Pharisees accuse Jesus of working with or being from Satan, then ask him for a sign to prove otherwise. They're too wishy-washy. With this illustration at the end of his lecture to them, Jesus is telling them that their house, their heart and mind, isn't in order. Then it doesn't matter what he shows them. They'll just return to the same hard-hearted skepticism they've always had. To put it in the context of actually casting out demons, the Bible never shows healing people or casting out demons as random. It's always for those who are shown to be repentant and believing. Not someone asking for truth, but someone who's already had faith that Jesus can and will. And there's point number 2, the one that recently shook me and inspired me to write and share this in the first place, for an everyday application. The phrase in this illustration that I think finally helped it click for me is in verse 44. It's not just that the house is cleaned out and dressed up. It's empty. The person of this example hasn't put anything new in the house to replace the demon that was kicked out. So, is our own house, and by that I mean our heart and mind, in order? If we have a bad habit we're trying to drop, do we take that time and focus and put it towards something more constructive? Or do we leave that space empty just for that thing to come back, or some other bad habit or thing to replace it? Maybe it's not even something as nefarious as bad or sinful habit, but something that could be unhealthy physically, mentally, or spiritually. Maybe it's doom scrolling social media instead of studying the Bible or trying to find a new devotional plan. Maybe it's arguing with someone online instead of quality time with your loved ones. To try to cut out something that's unhealthy in one way or another, or a hindrance in your life or service to God, is nothing short of commendable. It's a great thing to work toward. But whenever we do, if we don't want to end up back where we were, or like the house in Jesus' illustration, even worse, it's best to seek God's wisdom and guidance to occupy that space in our heart, mind, or even just our time with something better, healthier, more constructive. I hope and pray that these thoughts today were as interesting and helpful to you as they were eye-opening to me. If you're interested in hearing more about God and thoughtful teachings of Jesus, please visit us at First Baptist Church in Jacksonville. Right now, we're currently going through the Sermon on the Mount, and it's been really great. You can also feel free to check out our Facebook page where we share these messages and our regular Sunday services every week. In the meantime, have peace, love on, and God bless.